Grand Rising, good afternoon, good evening, good night, everything good. Well, I know it's been a long time since we talked, but I just want to, while I'm thinking about it, record some of the things that I'm eating here right now. And so here I have red cabbage, and I'm just going to cut these up. I will cut them up and wash them. And it's not a recipe, it's just food. It's food. It's food that I know that is good for my body. I'm totally afraid to eat certain foods that I know are not even close to being the original foods. Yeah? So, when everything is just happening to our food supply, our water supply, everything. And so I'm just trying to be as careful as I can to eat things that I believe are safe. Yeah? Okay, so I have these mushrooms as well. Use whatever mushrooms you like to use, whichever ones you like. I'm not going to be too specific about what kind to use, but I'm going to wash them here now. And basically, I'm cleaning out the refrigerator. I'm trying to use everything I have in there before I buy new, fresh vegetables, ingredients. So, yes, I'm just going to cut these up. I'm going to wash everything over again, but I just wanted to rinse off the mushrooms as well. I will cut these up. I'll get some onions. I have a tomato here that I'm going to cut up and put inside as well. And I'll cut these and leave it in chunks. I'm not going to cut it too small. I have some tomatoes that I had before, and I put them in this jar. So I'm going to put that in it when I when I cook it. So I'm going to use avocado oil to do the cooking, and there will not be a lot of oil because I think, as I've told you guys before, I do not like putting a lot of oil in my food. So it'll be a small amount. So it'll almost be as if the foods are being sauteed. Yeah. Now, if I did not have the cabbage in here, I would put it in the air fryer because they cook pretty well in that. Let me grab an onion. I thought I had everything over there with me, but I did not have the onion, so I'm going to get that. And I'm going to give it half the onion. These were about to go bad, actually. Close. You know, with it just being me eating this food, it's kind of hard to know how much to purchase at a time because, you know, the foods will go bad. And that's actually a good thing that it goes bad, because if it goes bad, that tells me that it's more like a living food. You know, it's live food. It's not something that's GMO or whatever, you know, if it goes bad fairly fast. So, so that's what I've got, you guys. I'm going to saute this, and I will use a little cayenne pepper in there, and a tad bit of salt, and not even a spoonful of soy sauce, because, you know, soy sauce isn't necessarily supposed to be so good for you. And I think that's all of the, no, I will put some garlic in, and I'll let you see what it turns out to be. So I am heating up the skillet here, ready to cook my food. Avocado oil. And it's, of course, taking its time. Okay, here it comes. I'm kind of impatient. You guys know that. I'm very impatient. And I kind of want to just put it in the air fryer. I'll probably cook part of it in this and then the air fryer at the end. There's a certain taste that it gives when it's in the air fryer that I really like. I really like it. I don't tend to put oil in the air fryer. So there's not a lot of oil in here, as you can see. That's all I need. I don't need much in there. And I will put all of this in to cook. Skillet is hot. I'm cooking all of these things here. You can tell we've got everything going there. Check the Lazy Susan and do just a tad bit of salt all over. Now I said I'm going to do cayenne pepper, and I am, but I would prefer to have peppers and cut them up and put in here. Just one of the things that I discovered or learned in the Gambia that's really nice, because the flavor is something that I don't know, you don't expect. You don't expect that type of flavor. This is minced onion. It gives it a totally different flavor that's amazing. I am looking for garlic, powdered garlic. I have some garlic, and I would put it in. I'm just not feeling it right now, so I'm just going to give it a little garlic powder. You know, I hate when it clumps up like that. It means too much moisture in there, but we've got that there. I really like garlic. I'm hearing, though, that it's really not good for us. I don't know. You know, every day there's something different. So I'm hearing it's not good for us. If you know something scientifically or, you know, historically about garlic, let me know, because I try to change my eating habit based on the knowledge that I get. And I've not found anything that really, you know, backs up those that statement. So if you hear of something, please, please, please let me know. So it's cooking. Let it cook much longer, because the cabbage, you know, I don't want it crisp. I want there to be a slight crunch, but not too crispy. Soy sauce. Kind of gives it that oriental touch. But it gives it a really nice flavor as well. And then the tomatoes that I had in the jar, I'm going to put all of it in there. Like I said, I am cleaning out the fridge, you know. I'm getting rid of some of those things that I've had there for a minute. And I don't want it to go to waste, so I want to get it cooked. Now, if I had a lid that fit this, I would put it on so that it would cook faster, break down everything. And I'm excited to eventually cook my spaghetti squash. I just got it the other day, but I've been wanting some spaghetti for about a week or so. So I'm definitely excited and ready to partake in that. While we are waiting on this to finish cooking, I must tell you. Okay, so you know the food that I learned to prepare from the Gambia called akra. Yes, that uses black-eyed peas. Okay, so I've been experimenting with different beans instead of black-eyed peas. And this last one that I've used is the red kidney beans. Honey, you do exactly the same thing that you did with your black-eyed peas, but you don't really have to take the skin off, okay? So I soaked them overnight, and I blended it. Add onions to the blender, add garlic to the blender. I even added a little tomatoes to the blender, and let me show you. And it turned out looking like this. This is some that I had left over, and you can see the skin is still in it, but that actually is a good thing because it gives you a little more depth to it. And I cooked it the same way you do akra and honey. It is so good. My son tasted, and even though he doesn't eat my food, he told me, "Oh, Mom, you need to make some more of that." Not as if he's going to eat it, but well, maybe he does think he's going to eat it, and he can if he wants to, but. Yeah, it's good. It was good, very good. Okay, so this is just about done. A little longer. I don't like chewy mushrooms, so I'm going to let it cook just a little bit longer. I actually like them to taste like, you know, they've been super fried. This is no longer fried since the tomatoes are in here, and the juice from the tomatoes you know, just took away the what am I trying to say? It kept it from being able to fry. I'll say that. Yeah. So I am happy that I was able to create this